Yeah, first of all, this I think this talk is gonna be like a 1 hour talk, and I'm gonna introduce myself first. And my name is Jile Li, and I'm currently a student and studying at Teesside University in the UK, and I study games art. And so today's talk, I'm gonna talk something about my personal project in this final year project, and another team project which is called advanced game development. So did you guys played any games before, like video game?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So have you guys ever done any concept art or some like an environment design or character design for game or animation? All right, good. Hi, are you guys see my the file I've sent you to use?
I just shared
The file?
Yeah, I'm just sharing with them again. The images?
No, actually the PDF file.
Okay, yeah, PDF. Okay, which page should we go to?
Yeah, the first one is this is the my final year project. I did for last like 6 months. It's basically just like a concept art book. It was based on the old fairy tale stories about like 2 decades ago. Not 2 decades, sorry, it's 2 centuries ago. And the fairy tales called the Hansel and Gretel from the Grammy Brothers. And then this project was like was basically I redesigned the stories, but because I don't want to do the original design for the story, so I just put the new art direction into the project. So first questions I want to ask you guys, what does the exactly means about for the art directions? Anyone knows?
Art direction. What do you understand?
Yeah.
Anyone knows? No.
Anyone knows?
No?
No?
No, okay, the art direction.
No, okay, the art direction, which is I think is like when you design some new IP for game or animations, is like development of your overall visual style and realization of creative vision, and also collective or individual some benchmarks for all elements of a game or film or any creative product. It's like very your own thoughts and put your idea into your own art style. So it's very important for me when I doing this project. I got the inspiration from the book, which is called the Skill for Huntsman. It's basically the same things which for me I did this for this project. And that bake, it was like a redesigned the story, but they changed the the basic design for every character or environment from the original stories. So
have you seen the image
have you seen the image in like the introduction pages? Have you guys read it through? The introduction pages. I was explained everything about this project in the like short summaries. The game idea was just like FPS game I want to make, and I designed the whole characters and the environment and the prop design. And the book was like consist of these three parts. So the first one is a character part. As you can see, I designed like three characters. The middle one and the female one was the main characters. Called the female one is called the Hansao, and the male characters called Granto. They were brothers and sisters. So the original idea, when I had in my mind, I was starting as a basic different poses and thumbnails. Can you turn the page to the 11?
Okay.
Okay.
The 11
can see I had some sketches about like 20 or 80 different poses for each characters. This can show how many ideas I had in my mind, and then I just want to and then after that I picked the one which is I think is the favorite one for myself, and I go to really a bit deep, so like further in development. So as you can see, the next page, the 13, page 13, there's like some ideas. I colorize it and just finalize the idea and put some colors in there.
And then it's like, this is just like,
the first costume for the main characters, and
it's very basic. And
it's very basic, and the story was about the brother and sister was abandoned by the guy who is in the left, had like a really heavy ammo. So but the story was like the brother and sister was, because they were abandoned, so have to seek the new home, and they found the new base, which is the character in the left. This guy had the group, the military group, which name is the Witch, and they had a lot of powerful weapons, so they saved them. And after that, they found some secrets behind the group, so they have to fight each other. But seems like the groups had a lot of great equipment and the powerful weapons. So I thought that this character design is maybe not enough, so I started again as another idea, which is called the second suit for those three characters. Can you this on page 14? Okay, the page 14 is like because I said the witches is a very like heavyweight design, so they must look very powerful, and also shows after the Hansa and Granto seeking their powers look, so they had a lot of bad equipment, so the looks very different compared with the design I made before. So you see the
page
page 15 and 16 and in 17 you see there's a different some thumbnails and shape designs I made in the project, and you know, and there's a lot like detailed design for the hands, because the game was basic. The idea was based on the word I called the cyberpunk, which is cyberpunk means is like very high tech and low life with the people like I got the idea about from the video game. It is called the Metal Gear and Halo and StarCraft. Have you guys played this game before?
Yeah, some Gear? Yeah, they had.
Metal Gear?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So I.
Very like.
So it's very like very is based focus on the armor design, and
you can see
yeah,
there's
and then you can see there's a totally different look in the final stage of the character design, and then
you can see the page 18
you can see the page 18 through the 23. Those are final render for the main characters, and you guys thought about, can you guys see something really can give you a different look compared with the design I made before?
Yeah, they are quite different.
Yeah?
There's two. Yes.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah, and also some backgrounds. The background was the environment I did for the project. I just want to fit in the characters, so I put the background behind the characters. It looks very good for the final renders. Yeah, and the next part is weapon design and the market design. So these weapons, I made 3 different types of weapons. The process stage was the same as before. I start as the thumbnails and each different look with the character design. So you guys can see the page 27. 27 is some basic shape design for the sci-fi style weapons. You see, it's just the very simple silhouettes for different weapons.
The next stages,
I further developed the shape of the weapons and made them looks very nice. It was because these weapons was a sci-fi style weapon, so it doesn't really exist in the real life. So, but the basic idea came from, you know, the real weapons. So for how I designed those weapons was I took the photo from the internet as a reference. Because the image was some, you know, the real gun like AK-47s and M4, and then just drag and draw into the Photoshop, and then just make these images and hue and saturation to 0 and totally and the black and like it looks like it just looks like the silhouette, and then I just use my hot edge brushes in Photoshop, just design a different shape, play around with different ideas for the weapons, and then using these techniques I use in these paintings is called the photo bashings. Have you guys heard the photo bashings before? These techniques?
Photo bashing?
Photo bashing?
It's like a real photograph.
Using a real photograph as a tool to help your paintings, like help you do some drawing in the very fast way. It's like a use of photo as a texture in digital paintings, and the photo bashings are really good techniques. I used it in this project, and it was helpful for creating fast and effective environment design and weapon design, and also for character design. So this technique was basically just editing the photo and make this photo like fit with your design, and it's really helpful for your quick starting your painting with different shapes and silhouettes. It can really save your time to paint over it. And after I thought the weapon design was not ready, and I'm missing something. So I just typed the words called the packaging graphic. Oh no, the graphic packaging in Google, and there's some the graphic I can use in the photos in the weapon design, so it looks very detailed in the main body of the weapons. And the next one, the page 31, there's a Gatling guns. I made is basic on the 3D model. You can see the little 3D model in the left. Yeah, I made this basic mesh in the 3ds Max, and then just imported as a JPEG image into the Photoshop, and just using both of photo bashings painting over it. The final look is like basic Gatling guns.
And then the next one is
Mac design. The Mac design was really complicated things I made in this project, because this Mac was not as the same as the weapon, is not really existing in real life, but it's got lots of details and some really small elements you have to think about. For the Mac design, I started 3 different types of the work gears. First of all, the idea was about I want to make the reach can really sit in this Mac. So probably the Mac is like a bit small. You can see the pages 33. There's a pilot sits inside of the Mac. It's like a small work gear, but after that I thought was not enough. It's not looks like very powerful. It's a very normal one. Every normal soldier can have it, so I don't like it. So I've changed it into the big Mac design. It is in the page 34. You can see I finished this drawing in a very basic light drawing, and because for this Mac I have to start with the light drawing first, because there's a lot of details I'm not very sure about it, so I have to drawing very carefully in the beginning. So it's very detailed. It took quite like 2 days or 3 days for design and to finish this line work. And after that, I know on which part I have to draw and which part will be look like. So I was like, I did the final look in the page 35. It's very traditional ways, and also a little bit photo bashing for this one. See, it's very. So the color was very like I fit this very warm, and that makes it look like and very give the people this mag was really powerful, and I did some little detail and different colors in the main body. Consider as a visual language, and to like can tell the players some information about the Mac.
How much? One small question.
What? What?
How much days did it take to design this character? The armor. What? How much time?
What?
Take to create only design this character?
Yeah. The whole process for the Mac I did about half months. At the beginning, the idea came from my mind and put in the final stage about half months, because I did the Mac and the weapons design together. It all took like 1.5 months to do those designs. So it's quite long if you had to start something new, right? Okay, and then I move on to the next stages is environment design. Yeah, this game I had like 5. I think it's 5. Two, six. Yeah, I had 6 environments in this project. Each environment was basically followed through the whole stories. You see but each environment I started as quickly rough sketches. It's also the same thumbnails. Is just explain my ideas in different compositions, and try to make this atmosphere feels right. So you can see the pages 37 through the 43. There are tons of different thumbnail sketches I made. And for the environment design, I just picked one for which is I mostly like it, and just further just going to deep detail paintings. So I want to make it those 5 environments had a different fitted with a different color palette, which gives player different feel when player play the game. So the first 2 environments was called the Old Barrack. Is a place where Hans and Gretel belong, what they used to be, and the place where they grow up, and the people where they abandon them. So it is in this place. So it's the where their journey begins. I made this like very like desert look, very yellow. The color palette was yellow and brown. So the first one is the outside of the barrack, and the second one the inside. Yeah, I want to make this barrack very like abandoned factory look. So So just using used some like metal textures into the main building, and then just put something really like this something was destroyed by war, and just add this element into the painting. And the third environment is called the jungle. The environment where Hansel and Gretel fight with the enemy and try to find a new home to live. It was just the way, is the way through the how they get to the new base. It's just extremely dangerous tropical jungle. As you can see in the page 47, there's also some abandoned mech in these areas. So, but there's it means there's someone was seeking them in this area. So it's quite very dangerous look. And then next one is called the mercenary base, is where is Hansel and Gretel's new home. The base arm called the witches, so they has lots of powerful weapons in this area. So the first one you can see is the outside look, and the second one was is the inside look. Because they had a very powerful atom, so I want to make this area looks very, they are like very high technology. So the color palette was very blue, and some high technique stuff maybe in there. So so this is place where they really looking for. And then the final one is the Mac room, is the final stage. The witches shows them where the Mac where the Mako is it, and the Mac is the witch's secret weapon. So the painting in the page 51 shows how these brothers and sisters looks, and when they look at the Macs, and it's got like they're very impressed, so they use the light to look at the Mac very carefully. So might tell the story very, might tell the story to the players what's going on here. And the final, after all environment finished, the final things is called the key moment, which is the key moment is like the moment when player can have the gameplay in the actual game, but in this stage you're using the concept art and trying to tell what will be happening in the actual game. So the key moment is called the battleground. It's like the final fight between the witches and the Hansel and Gretel, and the witches ride the giant war gear and try to kill these brothers and the sister in this space. So the final one is in the 53. For those environment painting, I did like also a lot of photo passions in the paintings. You see in the background, and for the like file effect, visual effects. Yeah, and it's just the like photo passion and some traditional drawing. In these paintings, I just try to tell the players, which is you can see the the Hansel's gun is she's aiming to the the big giant machine work gears. So it tells the players they are fight each other in the very end. So that's the whole personal project for my final year project. I worked about last 5-6 months.
Is it very clear for you guys?
Is very clear for you guys?
But we have few questions regarding the designing of the game. What was the size of the team for the graphics?
For the topics?
Graphics.
For the topics.
How many designers were there in the team?
You mean the final design?
No,
you mean the final design?
From the beginning?
Yes.
From the beginning?
Total number of graphic designers, the user interface designers.
What is...
Yeah, the final design was in the 53?
Yeah, the final design was in the 53?
No,
page 53?
Team size.
How
many people
you mean the team project?
This game wasn't because it's the personal.
This game wasn't because it's the personal project. Because in games art, this course in the university we had
they teach us 3D.
They teach us 3D and the 2D, but in the final project you can choose to do the 2D art or 3D art because it depends on your choice. I choose the 2D, so I only made this the concept output for the game, but it's just for the concept. All right.
Any other questions?
What?
Fine, I suppose we don't have any questions. Thank you very much. And in case we have any questions, we will email you.
What?
We don't have any questions yet, but in case we have one, we will email you.
Okay.
Fine?
Okay. Alright, another thing is I've sent you like two images.
There are 2 images.
Okay.
There are 2 images.
Yes, we can see that.
The first one is called let me see where it is. The HD environment. Yeah, this project was the team project. Is a team project, which is there's a group project. With the team we had like 13 people in the team, it's a small team, and trying to make a level, the actual game level is a playable level, and within the 5 months.
Yeah, but
I am the concept artist in the team, so I made the environment concept for the game. The game was called Slum Junk, and you control as a robot, and there's 4 robots in the game, and the robot cannot like catch the batteries. If they don't catch the batteries, the power is gonna running out, and if the power is running out, the game is over. So the last standing robot is gonna win the game. So there's only like basically only have one level in the game. It's just the factory. You can see the AGD environments. Those are very early concept I did for the game. It's just roughly look like how the abandoned factory will be look. The first 2 images shows the inside of the factory, and the third one is the outside look, is the overview of the whole game world will be looks like. It's very fantasy world, and the final level look is it's just the designer, the game designer sent me a white box to paint over the top of, and then I just did 2 different look with the final level for the game. So as you can see in the pictures, there's a top one was like a very warm place, so it's a very normal place. And then after that, the team was not very happy with that. So they told me I need to make another one, the level, and then I just made that the second one, which is there's some snow in the ground. So that the team, after that, the team said they felt very happy with that. So that's the final concept level we'll be looking at in the game. But the actual game is still in the progress. So it maybe will be finished in the end of the April. So will be coming soon, this game. So you got any questions?
And all the best for the game.
What?
Yeah, we wish you all the best for the game.
What?
Yeah.
Fine, I suppose. Thank you.
What?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
For all the knowledge you have shared
What?
with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Bye.